warm good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Before we get into the event, I would like to gently invite Mr. Arun Yes, Vice President Operations, for a gentle safety briefing. Please welcome, sir.
Very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to share a few safety instructions for this occasion. Being a plant responsible myself, I wanted to express to you that we have emergency exit in the, see right now the dais where I'm standing is facing towards the east. We have emergency exit on the right side, which is in the southern direction, and safe assembly point is also there in the north side. There are two doors for the emergency exit here as well. We can also use this door in case of any exigencies. This is point number one. And point number two is, request to all do not touch any of the products, even though you are visiting any of the places, including the inflator plant as well as the sled facilities. And point number three, photographies and videos is prohibited. And specific to the inflator plant, electronic gadgets to be kept outside before entering into the shop floor. May all request, there will be volunteers will be for this. And also, please request, you're all requested to have ESD shoes or the ESD straps, which will be kept there outside before entering the inflator plant. So this is my sincere request. We all abide by the safety rules and ensure we maintain the safety standards of the ZF Rane here in this premises. Thank you so much for the cooperation. Thank you.
Thank you so very much, Mr. Arun. Once again, a warm good morning, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed dignitaries and honored guests. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome all of you all to a truly significant occasion, the inauguration of the inflator plant and sled test center at ZF Life Tech and Rane here near the historical city of Tiruchirappalli. A very big round of applause to all of us. This state-of-the-art facility stands on a sprawling 35.1-acre campus and is a home to an expensive workforce of approximately 2,000 employees. What makes this achievement even more remarkable is that 90% of the workforce is made up of the talented and skilled women, a true testament of ZF Life Tech and Rane's commitment to diversity, empowerment, and inclusivity in the workplace. This plant is not just a milestone of ZF Rane, but a beacon of innovation and a world-class manufacturing. With cutting-edge technology, this facility produces airbags that contribute to the safety of passengers in some of the most valuable car brands, respected car brands across the globe. From concept to production, this facility is designed to meet the highest quality of standards, ensuring safety on roads worldwide. Today marks the beginning of a new chapter where advanced technology and human brilliance come together to shape a safer and more inclusive future. It's a proud moment not only for ZF Life Tech and Rane, but for each and every one of us gathered here today. Without any further delay, let us now officially inaugurate the groundbreaking facility, celebrating the strides we've made on the exciting road ahead. Thank you one and all for being present here. Let us all rise in respect of Tamil Thai Vartha.
சீனாரும் பதனமென
Thank you. Let us all have a great day. Please kindly get seated. Light represents positivity, the good and the good spirits. Lighting the auspicious Kuthuvilakku brings in divinity in the hall. Let us all rise the event with auspicious Kuthuvilakku. May I gently invite the following dignitaries to light the lamp, please. Beginning with respected Chief Guest Mr. Vinod Sahay, welcome sir. Respected Chief Guest Mr. R. Velusamy, welcome sir. Mr. Harish Lakshman, Mr. Rudolph Stark, Dr. Michael Ebanog, Mr. Akash P, Mr. Rahul Chemburkar, Mr. Guru Prakash Rao, Mr. Baba Saheb S. Yamgar, and finally we have Mr. Yong Wan Ro to light the auspicious Kuthuvilakku for us. Thank you so very much to all the dignitaries for lighting the auspicious Kuthuvilakku. Please kindly take your seats. Thank you. We are now about to witness a performance that is not just a visual treat to our eyes, but a journey into the rich cultural heritage of our country. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together to welcome Sri Priyalaya Arts Academy to perform their classical performance for us. Please welcome.
तज्जं तजं तरितजं तजं तजं तज्जं तजं तरितजं तजं तजं तीं तजं तदिगिणतुं 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 तज्जं தச்சம் தஜம் தரிதஜம் தஜம் தஜம் தீம் தஜம் ததிங்கின தும் தச்சம் தஜம் தரிதஜம் தஜம் தஜம் தீம் தஜம் ததிங்கின தும் தச்சம் தஜம் தரிதஜம் தஜம் 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 தரிதஜம் தக தரிதஜம் தனம் தரிதஜம் தகஜனு தஜம் தஜம் தரிதஜம் தக தரிதஜம் தனம் தரிதஜம் தகஜனு தஜம் தஜம் தரிதஜம் தக்க தரிதஜம் தனம் தரிதஜம் தகஜனு தஜம் தஜம் தரிதஜம் தக்க தரிதஜம் தனம் தரிதஜம் தகஜனு தஜம் தகதி குதளாங்கு தோம் தகதரிதஜம் தகதி குதளாங்கு தோம் தகஜனு தரிதஜம் தகக்கரி குதளாங்கு தோம் தகதரித தஜம் தஜம் தரிதஜம் தஜம் 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 தரிதஜம் தகதரிதஜம் தனம் தரிதஜம் தகஜனு தஜம் தஜம் தரிதஜம் தக்க தரிதஜம் தனம் தரிதஜம் தகஜனு தஜம் தகதி குதளாங்கு தோம் தகதரிதஜம் தகதி குதளாங்கு தோம் தகஜனு தரிதஜம் தகக்கரி குதளாங்கு தோம் தகதி குதகதரித தஜம் தஜம் தரிதஜம் தஜம் 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 ததிங்கிணதும் தச்சம் தஜம் தரிதஜம் தஜம் 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 ததிங்கிணதும் தச்சம் தஜம் தரிதஜம் தஜம் தஜம் ஜம் தஜம் தஜம் ஜம் தஜம் தஜம்
நினைந்தவர்க்கெல்லாம் நீங்கா தெய்வமே நிதம் பணிய முனைந்தவர்க்கெல்லாம் மூலாதாரனே என் வாழ்வில் இணைந்தவர்க்கெல்லாம் இன்பம் தந்து வினை தீர்க்கும் நாயகனே விநாயகனே ஞான விநாயகனே
தஜம்
விநாயகா
தங்குகு ததீம் ததீம் தக்கிட்டத்தும் ததி தகடம் ததி தகடம் தத்தஜம் தத்தி தத்தஜம் ததிங்கிணத்தும்
ஆடிடும் விநாயகா
தும் தும் தகதீம் தகதும் தகதும் தாம் Deem, jum jum tajum ta, taka tajum tajum.
நடனம் ஆடிடும் விநாயகா
Tam tam targadam targadim tajum ta tajum ta tajum ta tam tajum ta ta.
காண கிடைத்திடா நடனம் ஆடிடும் விநாயகா அருள்வாரான கொழுந்தெழுந்தெழுந்து அசைந்து அசைந்து ஆடினார் போல் காண கிடைத்திடா நடனம் ஆடிடும் விநாயகா அருள்வாய்
ஞானக் கொழுந்தெழுந்தெழுந்து அசைந்து அசைந்து ஆடினார் போல் காணக் கிடைக்கிறா நடனம் ஆடிடும் விநாயகா அருள்வாய்.
ஞானம் கொழுந்தெழுந்தெழுந்து அசைந்து அசைந்து ஆடினார் போல் காண கிடைத்திடா நடனம் ஆடிடும் விநாயகா காண கிடைத்திடா நடனம் ஆடிடும் விநாயகா
காணக் கிடைக்கிறா நடனம் ஆடிடும் விநாயகா விநாயகா விநாயகா.
That was a beautifully articulated performance. Thank you so very much, Sri Priyalia Arts Academy, Trichy. Thank you. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we have a company video of ZF Live Tech and Rane. Please kindly orient yourselves towards the LED wall. Let's play the video.
Products for diverse automotive segments, global technologies, best-in-class manufacturing, quality first, quality always, growing international presence, creating new paths and delivering delight. Occupant Safety Systems Division, airbags and seat belts.
That's a bang-on impressive video. Thank you so very much for playing that and throwing insights on that of Rane. We are now setting the stage ahead for the inaugurations. Check. Thank you to organizing team. And now, respected ladies and gentlemen, please kindly join me in welcoming the dignitaries on the dais. Please put your hands together and welcome our chief guest, respected Mr. Vinod Sahe, President, Aerospace and Defense, Trucks, Buses and CE, and Chief Purchase Officer, Auto and Farm Sector, Mahindra and Mahindra Limited. Welcome to the dais, sir. Here we have our chief guest, respected Mr. R. Velusamy, President, Automotive Technology and Product Development, Mahindra and Mahindra Limited. Welcome, sir. Here we welcome respected Mr. Harish Lakshman, Chairman, Rane Group. Welcome, sir. Please welcome respected Mr. Rudolf Stark, Executive Vice President, ZF Lifetech. Welcome, sir. Please welcome respected Dr. Michael Ebenok, Senior Vice President, Steering Wheel Systems, ZF Lifetech. Welcome, sir. Please join me in inviting respected Mr. Akash P, President, ZF Region, India. Welcome, sir. Please welcome respected Mr. G. Parthiban, Chief Executive Officer, ZF Rane Automotive India Private Limited. Welcome, sir. And finally, we have respected Mr. B. Ayyappan, President, ZF Rane Automotive India Private Limited. Welcome, sir. My dearest ladies and gentlemen, please raise a very big round of applause for all the dignitaries on the dais. And thank you so very much for joining us, sirs. Thank you. Here I gently invite Mr. G. Parthiban Chief Executive Officer, ZF Rane, to deliver the welcome address for the audience. Welcome, sir.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It's a privilege and pleasure to welcome you all here. It's a memorable day for all of us here. This plant started some 6 years back. Today, already it's one of the largest plants in the Rane Group. And this was possible because of excellent support from both customers and ZF actually. And we employ more than 1,600 women employees here, which is a shining point in this part of this country. So when we talk about the growth actually, this was possible again with an excellent support from customers and particularly from Mahindra's. From the humble beginning of, let us say, few crores, today this division sells almost 400 crores with Mahindra's annually. So with gratitude, I welcome both Mr. Vinod Sagai, the CPO M&M, and Mr. Velusamy, the Global Head of Engineering. Welcome, gentlemen. When we decided to put a new plant some 6 years back, we debated where to do that actually. There are multiple choices. Then Ayyappan and I decided this is the right location. And Mr. Harish Lakshman supported this move. Actually, went all out to, get into who builders, plans, and excellent support from me actually. In fact, he did the groundbreaking ceremony here. And with this Midas touch today, see, we started a first floor small plant, and then we went to the second plant, inflator plant, sled facility, and then further, many activities are going on here. And I believe the best is yet to come. So welcome you, sir. And we are actually blessed to have ZF as a partner here. Excellent support from ZF. What the plan today, what this OST today, and ZF played very, very vital role. ZF is not only, JV partner and technology provider, they are also a customer. In fact, they are the biggest customer, one of the biggest customers in this plant. And we sell cushions from this plant, which is getting into S-Class, BMW, and all these sort of vehicles. So, with gratitude, I welcome both Rudolf Stark, the Executive VP, ZF Life Tech, and then Dr. Evanak. In fact, Dr. Evanak is our board member, and Michael, your support has been excellent in over the period, and we expect and request the same support in the coming days too. And Mr. Akash P, the president of ZF India region, is here. In fact, we very hectic schedule for him actually. 3 days back in Delhi, again Pune, and then Hyderabad here. This week again he is going to Germany, and we appreciate your commitment and we welcome you. And I see other customers from Mahindra's and Tata Motors. We welcome you. And I'm seeing, almost most of the business sets of Rane Group are here, and welcome you all. Shows your commitment and support to us. Welcome. And other stakeholders, media, I welcome you all. Thank you very much.
Thank you so very much, Mr. G. Parthiban, as Chief Executive Officer of ZF Rane, for extending a welcome address to everybody. Thank you, sir. Up next, we have the address by our Executive Vice President of ZF Life Tech, Mr. Rudolf Stark. Please kindly join us on the dais, sir.
Good morning, valued partners, colleagues, and guests. First of all, I would like to welcome our guests from Mahindra, Mr. Vinod Sahi and Mr. Velusamy. It's a great pleasure, gentlemen, to have you with us today. We talked already about a family. I think we are on the way to get a family with our customer, and that's a great honor for us. Thank you for that. We are here today to start the new production of the inflator line. And we are also starting the bench test we brought here in this plant. To give that a complete overview about our situation in ZF Life Tech, I would like to explain to you how important this plant is for us with this new technology. Overall, we have 48 plants in ZF Life Techs around the globe. All of them are on highest quality standards, but only 5 of them get the technology for inflators. Why is that? Because inflators is the core of our technology. It's a most important part and the most critical in regards to quality. No failure culture, zero failure, that's what we are working day in, day out in all of these plants. And we are not far away from that. We achieve in average 0.5 ppm around all these 5 plants. And that's outstanding. There is no other product in the complete CF group which is producing on that quality level. So you can be very proud as Trichy plant that you have been selected to produce this very important technology for our customers. It's a clear statement from us, CF Group, to this plant that we trust in you and we are really convinced that you can deliver on the same level. Since May, you're starting already production and you deliver to our customers and the quality is on the right level. We all know good quality is a fight day in, day out and not coming by itself. I'm also very happy. This morning I heard that you received another quality award from our customers, and this shows that this plant is exactly on the right way. So I'm convinced that you deserved being part of a very exclusive cycle of plants, only 5 plants in the complete group, being allowed to produce inflators. So our plans here for these plants to 2030, we want to have complete production here. And we also want to ramp up to 3 million inflators on a yearly basis. That's a high volume, and that's a great obligation to you to achieve this quality level on high volumes. This will require your attention every day and will give a very good name card, a very good impression to our customers. The second important topic we start today is the sled test. Also here, you are part of a very exclusive cycle of locations which have this facility. The sled test is the core of our development work within our group. You have here this sled test and you can develop completely and also test the products for our customers. This is a great advantage in order to reduce development times and really be a good partner in all technical aspects to the development team of our customer. Again, only a few locations worldwide have this possibility. All this was only possible by a very good international teamwork, and I would like to thank the international team, but more important, the team here in Rane, ZF Rane, to support all this work. It was not easy. There was a lot of things to be done, also in the last minute I heard, to make that possible. You did a great job, and again you gave a very good impression to all of us. I also would like to thank you, our suppliers, who supported us along the way, and also the local authorities. Without their support, we could not move so fast. So a big thank you to all of you, a big thank you for all the attention to quality and the time plan. You achieved all targets, and that's a great sign. With this, I would like to thank you again, and I promise you we will continue the legacy of excellence and innovation in India, mainly driven and also driven by this plant. Thank you very much.
Thank you so very much, Mr. Rudolf Stark, for highlighting the importance of inflators and sled tests and for thanking our customers. Thank you so very much, sir. Up next, we have respected Dr. Michael Ebenog, Senior Vice President, Steering Wheel Systems, ZF Lives the Gathering. Welcome, sir.
Thank you. Distinguished customers, distinguished guests, distinguished colleagues. I think I don't have to mention how important the automotive industry in India is for us. I think our long valued partnership with Rane and our investments, which we did all over the time in the recent years, especially looking at this facility here, really prove that one. And it shows that we as CF LifeTech are doubling down on India. I personally have the pleasure to visit your country since roughly 10 years. And I very well recall when I was here first time, I think it was in 2015, with a leadership training, I was able to join with CF. And at that time, we also had the possibility to meet some governors and government people. And I recall the program Make in India was founded at that time. And I was really impressed at that time, still have the red lion in my mind, and I recall it consists of 4 pillars. The first pillar was new infrastructure. And I'm really participating in this new infrastructure. I can feel it each time I'm here because normally I'm in airports, in plants, and on the road. So it's really great to see how your beautiful country developed in that one. Another topic pillar was new sectors. And I think this also shows that we as CF LifeTech, with being able to provide safety for the roads, is also enhancing these new sectors. And if you look at the plant or the technology which we in here, is also supporting a little bit on the new sectors and also helping India to get more resilient and self-sufficient. Next topic I have in mind that was new processes. I think also something which you really show here, we as CF LifeTech are fully committed and we offer all our customers here all the technology on a worldwide globe level with all the technologies also in our plants here in India. Especially here, we started, I think, with a very good strategy, not only going local for local, but as you know, also very important for us here is the export. And that assures us 2 topics. First of all, quality. You all know quality, 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 that's our major target, and we will not give any sacrifice on that one. Secondly, we have economies of scale, which of course helped us also to show here that we are on a global level and also on a local level competitive. And that is what you can see in future for us as well. And as Rudolf mentioned, we are keep on continuing working on that one. And last but not least, it was also a new mindset as a pillar. And for me, to be honest, I can feel this mindset here in this plant and also in all our joint venture partner plants. It's really great to see how we developed here and how you as a team developed here and what you could achieve here in this plant and in all our facilities. Really great to see that we are on par with the world and that we are able and capable with all our capabilities which we have in R&D and also in our plants with all the workforce which we have here to provide best solutions to our customers. Thank you very much and looking forward to work jointly with you together. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Michael Lebenog, for addressing the gathering. Thank you, sir. Up next, it's my privilege and honor to introduce a visionary leader whose dedicated expertise have been instrumental in driving growth and innovation across ZF operations across India. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Akash P, President, ZF Region India, to deliver this. Welcome, sir.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. What a week it has been. We started Monday morning with the Auto Component Manufacturers Annual Convention, buzzing with energy, 1,200 people in Delhi, and the component industry promising to be ready for our customers. Day 2, Society of Indian Automobile Manufacturers, where stalwarts like Mahindras, Tatas, and all other auto companies of India were there, promising that they will bring a change. Comes in Wednesday, we have FADA, the Automotive Dealer Association of India, FADA, promising to get the vehicles to customers on time and providing them good support. Yesterday, for us in ZF LifeTech, a big day, and thank you, Harish, for being there in Hyderabad, where we had the inauguration of our Global Capability Center, which will do cutting-edge technology and work, not only for India, but the latest what will happen in the world with the projects for around the world, for customers in India and for our customers around the world. And then you walk in here, my first visit to the city of Trichy. There are few places you've missed in India. This was one of them. And thank you, Harish, it's ticked off today. But what a calming experience to come into this green, clean facility. Life is never completed for us in business as long as we don't have our customer with us. So truly appreciate and thank on behalf of the ZF Group, on behalf of our partner Rane Group and ZF Lifetech, both Mr. Vinod Sahe and Mr. Veluswamy and others members of Mahindra who have joined us here today. Thank you very much for taking the time. And you have done it with the true passion which Mahindra shows. Mr. Vinod Sahe, you probably would have got up at 3 or 4 in the morning to take a flight today. Yeah, coming. And then, of course, Mr. Veluswamy, I loved it when somebody told me you were racing through to get here from Chennai on the 6-lane highway. So that is India of today, and that is customers of today. This is what is happening to this country. We are going to get to Viksit Bharat 2047. We will change the shape of this country, and our customers, and especially Mahindra, you make us proud. I remember being on your purchasing meet a couple of months back and stating that you have more or less doubled your revenues in the last 3 years. Yeah, it's music to the ears in the last 10, 15 years when you have a customer telling you, we are booked for 1 or 2 years. If you come 1.5 years later, we can give you the vehicle. So that is India of today. On top of that, then, all the members here, we have here in the group, Mr. Parthiban, Mr. Ayyappan, Mr. Murali, all others. It's great to meet you yesterday evening and see that passion in your eyes. And when I go around, whatever short things we've had in the facility, my God, over 1,500 ladies working. Yeah, when we put 100, we were talking about it all across the globe. And here, you quietly do and bring such a change. I believe a lot of this plant runs on renewable energy, and you fire, and one can really feel the high quality standard you have in the plant here. So I'm sure that everybody here and with the young people, and of course this team here, which was very well received at the ACMA, the only award which was given on stage by Mr. Kumaraswamy. So congratulations again to ZF Rane for a great job done to get that award. So with that, I think our future really looks bright. We thank our customers for taking the time. Our partnership is with a very trusted and esteemed Rane Group. We really feel both globally and locally very honored, and it's not only here in this particular field of passive safety. We also work with you in many other areas, and I don't know what all we will cook together to support our customers and make India move in the coming years. So keep up the good work, and I'm looking forward to be back again here and enjoy what happens here when we meet the target of 3 million, which Rudolph has just given. Thank you.
Please extend a round of applause for our President of ZF Region India, Mr. Akash P. Thank you, sir. Thank you so very much. It was a delight listening to you. Up next, let's welcome our chairman, who has played a pivotal role in steering our organization towards new heights. Let's welcome Mr. Harish Lakshman, Chairman, Rane Group, to address the gathering. Welcome, sir.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm happy to welcome you all on this special occasion. We are honored to have our distinguished guests from Mahindra with us today. It is a privilege to welcome both Mr. Vinod Sahe and Mr. Veluswamy. I would also like to extend a warm welcome to Mr. Rudolph Stark and Mr. Michael Ebenok, Mr. Akash P, and my colleagues Parthiban and Ayyappan on the dais. I also extend a welcome to Rahul from Mahindra, our other esteemed customers, other senior colleagues, friends, and all the employees of ZF Rane. You know, Mahindra and Mahindra holds a special place in our hearts as one of our most valued customer. Our relationship with Mahindra extends beyond the typical supplier-customer dynamic. It is a strategic partnership that has evolved over several decades. On that note, I must share with you, when we started this joint venture as a separate company called TRW Rane Occupant Restraint Systems, a small plant was built in Singaperumal Koval in 1997. And that plant was inaugurated by no other than Mr. Keshub Mahindra. And today, after 27 years, it is a great honor for us in this company, for ZF and for Rane, to have the two stalwarts from Mahindras doing the same honors for a state-of-the-art plant. It is a great honor to be here today as we inaugurate this landmark facility for inflator manufacturing as well as sled testing. This is not just a milestone for our joint venture, but a significant step towards elevating occupant safety and enhancing local capabilities in India. Our partnership with ZF Group, a global leader in safety systems, continues to be a strong pillar in this journey. This collaboration has enabled us to leverage global expertise while integrating it with the local strengths, enhancing our ability to meet both domestic and international market demands. I'm glad to see the progress of the occupant safety business over the past decades with the addition of the airbags in our joint venture portfolio back in 2012 and establishing this new footprint for manufacturing in 2019 and enhancing the exports for meeting the global requirements and augmenting domestic capabilities with webbing manufacturing today and of course the inflator and sled facility. The advanced technologies incorporated in the inflator and the sled facilities have significantly enhanced ZF Rane's ability to innovate and develop new products in the automotive safety domain. Our state-of-the-art facility, as Rudolph mentioned, will focus on producing driver and passenger inflators initially with an annual capacity of 3 million units. This precision-driven production process enables us to create inflators that meet the highest global safety standards. The integration of cutting-edge automation and quality control systems ensures the consistency and reliability required in critical safety parts, enabling us to push the boundaries for further product development. The products that we develop here not only serve the needs of the Indian market, but also contribute to the growing global footprint. By exporting high-quality, locally produced safety components, we are enhancing our competitiveness and reaffirming us as a key player in the global automotive safety supply chain. These capabilities will allow us to collaborate closely with our customers, co-develop products that are specifically tailored for the market requirements, and strengthening our position as a trusted partner in the mobility ecosystem. At Rane Group, our commitment to localization has always been at the forefront and our growth strategy. By localizing the production of key safety components, we are not only driving operational efficiencies, but also contributing to the Atmanirbhar or Make in India initiative, as Michael pointed out. We are also very happy that all these facilities that we are inaugurating today has also been approved under the PLI scheme of the Government of India. It allows us to respond more swiftly to market demands, improves our global competitiveness, and ensure the high quality advanced safety components are manufactured right in our country. Our customers are at the heart of everything we do. This facility allows us greater flexibility, reduced lead times, and customized solutions that meet the specific requirements of our diverse customer base. Our focus remains on providing exceptional value and support and ensuring that our customers receive the best possible products and services tailored to our needs. As we look to the future, we remain dedicated to driving innovation, enhancing local competencies, and expanding our global reach. This facility represents a very important step in that direction. It is a clear reflection of how we at Rane Group continue to push the boundaries of excellence while staying rooted in our values of integrity, customer centricity, and sustainability. I want to extend my deep gratitude to both Vinod and Velusamy for taking the time and effort to be here today. Our gratitude to our partners, ZF Group and ZF Lifetech, for their valuable collaboration, to our customers, and to, of course, to other customers for their trust, and to all of you, the team at ZF Lifetech Rane Automotive India Limited, who have worked tirelessly to bring this vision to life. Together, and with the grace of God, we will continue to lead the way in occupant safety, shaping a safer future for everyone. Thank you.
Please extend a round of applause to our chairman of Rane Group, Mr. Harish Lakshman. Thank you, sir, for delivering the chairman address. And now, please bring in more energy in the hall, because we are going to invite the chief guest of today's event. The presence of a chief guest today is a testament to this. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands up in the sky and welcome the respected chief guest, Mr. Vinod Sahay, President, Aerospace and Defense, Trucks, Buses and CE, and Chief Purchase Officer, Auto and Farm Sector, and Member of Group Executive Board, Mahindra and Mahindra Limited, to address the gathering. Welcome, sir.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, on behalf of Velu and me, I would like to thank Harish for inviting us both to this August occasion of inauguration of this state-of-art, world-class inflator facility as well as SLED test facility. Believe me, it's equal pride for Mahindra as much as it is for both the partners ZF and Rane to be able to do this in India. And let me just give you some context why do I say that. But before that, let me first begin with complimenting the entire team. I was hearing from Harish all the pains and hard work which has gone through in last several years to effectively from a greenfield land of 2017 to what we have over here in the matter of 6-7 years, which, I mean, if someone like Rudolph is saying that it's one of the best facility of its kind for this kind of production in the world, then it's something which all of you need to be very, very proud of. And on behalf of, as a representative of the industry from the auto OEM's perspective of India, let me thank ZF and Rane Group for doing that, because this goes a long way in not just helping the OEM, but the overall industry perspective. Now coming to the point, what I just wanted to say that why it is so important for us. Harish talked about our recent successes in Mahindra. Of course, a lot of that success, the credit goes to Velu and his team in the kind of products they have made, which has just overawed our customers, and so much so that some of our products had 2 years waiting period, not something which we are very proud of, because that's also something which does not go very well with customers, and we have been building capacity to do that. But none of that successes would have been possible without the partnership of all our vendors, because I mean, Velu will agree with me that at the end of the day, we are designers and integrators of our vehicle, but all the technology which gets into our vehicle is not something as your technology. In terms of its being cutting edge, in terms of its being meeting the quality standards, and also to be able to meet the cost affordability of the Indian consumers. In fact, in Mahindra, there are a couple of things which we are very, very focused on. One, of course, is obvious. All of you know that we are the makers of what designer Pratap calls it hardcore SUVs, along with hardcore SUVs. So we are not in the business of making hatchbacks and sedans. All our SUVs not just meet the SIAM classification of being called SUVs, but our SUVs are designed to meet certain minimum off-road capability. So much so that Velu knows that there is a charter of minimum specs which has to be met. Things like minimum ground clearance, things like minimum departure angle, minimum approach angle, minimum seating height, minimum power to weight ratio. None of his designers or Pratap stylists can compromise that. And that's what gives Mahindra the kind of utility vehicles we make, SUVs, which gives the freedom to our consumers. But that's one thing which we are very focused on. The second thing we are focused on historically, not recently, is trying to democratize the technology in India. I know it is a very audacious statement, but this is what is very core to us, and we have been doing it not now, we have been doing it since several decades. Most of the new technology in India, including something which today is a mass item like sunroof, was first introduced in a mass market in India by Mahindra vehicle. Most recently, our XUV 7.0 introduced ADAS in the mainstream product in India for the first time. Before XUV 7.0 came, I love to give this example that as a sourcing head, how this helps me is that before XUV 7.0 was launched, the entire ADAS volume in India used to be couple of hundreds per month of all models put together. And this one model made couple of hundred go to couple of thousands every month. And that enabled our partners to localize those technology. Today the radars, today the cameras which goes into our radars are made in India. And the same applies to what we are trying to do over here. The democratization of technology which we are trying to do is not possible if it does not meet the cost affordability of Indian consumers. Many people believe, or rather make that wrong belief, that in India you can sell any consumer goods, thinking that it's a third world country, not developed, and you can, this market should be satisfied with only this much. That's not India. In India we need, in any segment, the best of what the world can give, but at the price which Indian consumers can afford. And if we meet that equation, if together between our vendor partners and us, if we can crack that success code, then the volume is infinite. It's a large market. In fact, again, going back to the example, our partner of who provided us ADAS were not believing us that when we were saying that we will multiply the volume by not 1 or 2, by 10s and 20 times. They were saying you guys are joking. And they held back the localization till the time the product was launched, even though it was approved by their board. Thankfully, you didn't do that. But that 100 becoming 1,000 was possible. Here again, if you look at the 6 airbags, there was a regulation which was supposed to come. For whatever reason, it didn't come. And but we didn't stop at that. The third thing which is very core to Mahindra, and I must say our brothers in the Indian OEM fraternity, which is Tata's, is that we are leading the safety torch in India. The safest vehicle we are very, very proud that Indian customers can go for are all from the house of Tatas and Mahindras. All the 4-star and 5-star, our vehicles do not just meet the mandated safety standard by CMVR. We don't believe in that. The top 10 list of 4-star and 5-star G NCAP vehicles are all from these two brands. And we are very proud of it. And our customers are rewarding us for that effort. So we gave that, I think either Arun or Parthipan was narrating that point, that when this regulation was coming and I was sharing with Velu and Harish, I was under intense pressure from all my airbag suppliers to fund part of the capex. And we follow a simple discipline. Your business is your business, my business is my business. I don't have enough money to invest for our own products. How do we invest for your capex? So it's a leap of faith. Let's jointly take it. If regulation comes, fine. If regulation does not come, we will take an escalator to go to the 20th floor. If regulation does not come, we will climb very fast on stairs to do that. But we will still reach that milestone. That was the statement. And I must thank ZF and Rane leadership for believing in us and going ahead with this kind of facility and localization which you committed. And you did, even though regulation did not come. But I'm happy to know from Harish that the plant is not suffering on account of demand, and the promise from Mahindra is very clear. It may take a while, but when we ask you to do an investment, the responsibility of ensuring that the plant is fully utilized is also ours. We cannot write it on a piece of paper, but that's the moral responsibility we hold, and publicly I can tell that that's the responsibility which will be honored. So thanks again for inviting Velu and me over here. As I keep saying, we are partners in crime to do all the stuff which you all blame us for. But nonetheless, it's your day. Enjoy. Compliments to all of you. We are here only to give you some unsolicited advice, but we are here to also cheer you up, lead the path of India manufacturing, lead the path of showing the world that anything best is best in the world can be made in India and at the world-beating cost, and the market is limitless. Thank you very much and all the best.
Mr. Vinod, after listening to you, sir, I think we have one thought lingering in our minds. I think everybody should be having this thought right now, as I already have. India is much more than we actually think India is at present. Thank you for instilling this thought in me and everybody over here. A very big round of applause and a standing ovation to our chief guest, please. Thank you, sir. It was a pleasure having you today. And now we have another chief guest who is a source of inspiration to many in our country. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a very, very big round of applause and welcome respected chief guest, Mr. R. Velusamy, President, Automotive Technology and Product Development, Mahindra and Mahindra Limited. Welcome, sir.
Can you hear me? Yeah. Okay. So thank you, Harish, for inviting me, and Vinod. Thanks, Vinod. Me and Vinod, whatever Vinod says, there is a saying in our company, whatever Vinod signs the LOBA, he beats every launch, he beats the previous launch bookings. And I think the Thar rocks will set the record. So thank you, Vinod, for getting us the best suppliers every time. We work together. In the company, we call it as V and V. And there's one more guy, Vijay. He is the sales, marketing and operations chief. So we call it as V3, V. So that's the inside story. So thanks, Harish. Thanks, Rudolph, Akash, and Michael, and Ayappan and Parthiban, well-known team members. Very impressed with the standards that you have set. Rudolph Stark said he is very impressed with the quality standards, and many congratulations to the team who won the Quality Medal Award at ACMA. Pleasantly surprised to hear 90% of the working force are women, and then in this plant you have 1,800 people. That's the most important thing. Diversity is the need of the hour, and you are leading by example. That too in Trichy is very difficult to get the workforce, but thank you for the vision, Harish. Coming to the technology, I saw the change in the name from passive safety technology to life tech technology. I just was sharing with Harish that we have been testing the electric cars in this road. You might have seen. There's an electric car that has come today. A couple of days ago, our members were testing the software, and cow came on the way, and they were at 160, and it hit. Unfortunately, we couldn't control the car, and only the airbag came on, and both the driver and co-driver survived unhurt. Just a medical examination, and they are fine. Now that's really honor to Harish and ZF team who invented this technology. I was telling to the Rudolph Stark that we as OEMs are very experts in nuts and bolts and weldings and sealants because all the tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 develop the technology. We take it and bolt it. and weld it and integrate it. That's where we are expertise. But the real technology, like Vinod said, is coming from you all. And you really save the lives of the people. And thank you so much for localizing this technology. Inflator is a vital technology, as Rudolph said. It's extremely vital to have that quality consistency because it's like the L.I. Veluchami who is guarding the village, and he is standing there and nobody knows. And it's a hidden technology that is in the steering wheel and the IP, but when it is needed in 40 milliseconds, it opens up in 23 milliseconds when the G levels cross 32G. The fighter planes cross about 6 Gs, not more than that. But when you crash at 65 km per hour with 22 kilonewton forces, 22 ton forces, it is in 150 milliseconds, the front end of the car is damaged. And the airbag, if it doesn't open in 30 milliseconds, before 30 milliseconds, the person sitting inside is dead. And what you are doing is with the 30 milliseconds technology. It's not about inflating the airbag. It is inflating that airbag within the 30 milliseconds. In every airbag that you sell, you save the family of the driver. And that's for me is phenomenal dedication and phenomenal vision. And you are independent of any technology, hybrid, electric, ICE. Harish has chosen the right sweet spot. The airbag is necessary as long as the cars are there. And so you can invest and localize. I agree with Vinod that your business you take in United States and you are at the right sweet spot. One instant I want to tell, I have a few minutes I guess. We have been developing the electric vehicle, a new steering wheel, and it has got a very small volume like Japanese stuff for a big car, and it needed a very big airbag. And we have been toying this idea of this technology, and we have been having series of discussions with ZF and Rane team. They did so much simulations for 7 months, and end of 7 months they came to me, well, we have a problem that the simulation shows we are not opening the airbag in the milliseconds that is needed. So we had about, in the MRV, we had about, Ayyappan came, we had about 1 hour meeting, and then Ayyappan said, sir, let me try. I don't want to give it up. Before you change the steering wheel design, I don't want to give it up. Let me try. So he built a prototype, and he saw testing it, and then he found ways and means to work through that. So the part goes to China, the steering wheel part, and there the cap sensor gets, it's a capacitive touch sensor like the iPhone, and all the controls are in that capacitive touch sensor, and you have to maintain that gap, and that part comes here, and then you assemble the airbag, and once you assemble the airbag, you have to again have that same feel. Ayyappan said, whatever they have in coastal, I will put same setup to measure this gap sensor so that you have customer experience again. I was blown away by the gesture that he showed. A week ago, I was in Trichy for vehicle testing, and I met them. And I called them at 6 o'clock. They were there at 5:30. I was blown away. The culture of this company is so high that it is unbelievable attitude to get things done, difficult things done. A combination of high-tech, life-saving technology and excellent attitude is the investment. You got the investment right. And the example was the sorting of this session. There were 9 girls on the stage, and that obviously represents the 9 planned. And you had 1 girl in the center, dancer, and she was representing the sun, and the rest were the 8 planets. And the choosing of those girls and the way they were dancing, and it was the cosmic dance of the culture that you do, and it's really representing every step that we have gone through, and it's amazing that you maintain the culture. Vinod was telling that it is this one place where you maintain the culture. The culture is your capital. Please preserve that culture for customers, and we wish you all the best. Thank you so much.
A heartfelt gratitude to our chief guest, Mr. Velusamy, sir. Thank you so very much for highlighting the best of Z of Rane. And thank you for highlighting an incident where lives were saved out of the airbags we have made because it adds significance to this event because we are inaugurating the innovator plan today. And I think the event significance comes from that. Thank you, sir. Thank you so very much. And now it's time we felicitate our dignitaries, VIPs, chief guests, and everybody who's been significant for this event. With reference to that, can I gently request Mr. Harish Lakshman to felicitate our chief guest, Mr. Vinod Sahe, our President, Aerospace and Defense, Trucks, Buses and CE, and Chief Purchase Officer, Auto and Farm Sector, and member of Group Executive Board, Mahindra and Mahindra Limited, for joining us in this wonderful and prestigious event. Thank you, sir. We gently request Mr. Rudolph Stark to felicitate our chief guest, Mr. R. Velusamy, President, Automotive Technology and Product Development, Mahindra and Mahindra Limited, for joining us in this prestigious event. Thank you, sir. We gently request Mr. G. Parthiban to please felicitate Mr. Akash P, President, Z of Region India. Thank you, sir. We request Mr. Harish Lakshman to felicitate Mr. Rudolph Stark, Executive Vice President, Z of Life Tech. Thank you, sir, for coming today. We gently request Mr. G. Parthiban to felicitate Mr. Harish Lakshman, Chairman of Rane Group. Thank you, sir. We request Mr. B. Ayyappan to please felicitate Dr. Michael Ebenog, Senior Vice President, Steering Wheel Systems, Z of Life Tech. Thank you, sir. We request Mr. S. Ramesh to please felicitate Mr. Rahul Chemburkar. Welcome, sir. Please deliver a round of applause. We request Mr. S. Ramesh to deliver the felicitations to Mr. Guru Prakash Rao. We request Mr. Ramesh to please felicitate Mr. Avinash Chavan. Welcome, sir. We gently request Mr. S. Arun to please felicitate Mr. Vijay Kumar Perumal. Welcome, sir. We request Mr. S. Arun to please felicitate Mr. Baba Saheb S. Yamgar. Welcome, sir. Thank you, Mr. Arun. We gently request Mr. B. Ayyappan to please felicitate Mr. Yong Won Ro. Please welcome, sir. Thank you, dignitaries. Please kindly take your seats. And now to propose the final words of gratitude, we have Mr. B. Ayappan, President, ZF Rane Automotive India Private Limited, to propose a vote of thanks. Welcome, sir.
So, good morning and good afternoon. I think we are close to 12 o'clock and we are much ahead of time. Always Mr. Harish wants us to be ahead of time. So this time also we are able to make it. But since Veluswamy is there, definitely it is possible. So it's my privilege to propose a formal vote of thanks, and I would like to thank Mr. Vinod Sahai and Mr. Veluswamy and the leadership team of Rane and ZF LifeTech for accepting our invitation for the inauguration of both the facilities, despite your very, very busy schedule. I know getting time from Vinod and Velu was so tough, and Harish was juggling around and got the dates fixed, and after that there was no change. Only thing, I know Velu was supposed to come by flight in the early morning, or I don't know, but I said our people, he may come by car, because he will not lose the opportunity to test his car. So he came by car, reached at 8:45. So much early he came today. And the last 8 to 10 years in the history of this company has been very, very challenging, and the experience is highly enriching. And I'm extremely proud of the entire team of Occupant Safety Division, this location, Chennai, and wherever, the team. And I'm extremely proud of the entire team who contributed to achieve the significant results over the last 10 years. And every one of us are proud of what we stand today, not forgetting that there is still a long way to go. We started with a small revenue of 58 crores in the year 2012. That time, many of us were really not happy how this company is going to grow, what will happen. And from 97 to 2010, it was not it's a very, very rough road for us. Then the JV, I think, decided to bring in airbags in 2012. Mr. Harish and the TRW, earlier TRW CEOs, they decided and they brought. And with that 58 crores in 2012, we are close to 1,500 crores company today. In 10 years, it's more than 5 or 8 times or 10 times, whatever you can call, or I think 20, 30 times. That's how Vinod also pointed about how we should grow. So it should be a quantum jump should be there from now. So this is not possible without the support of both the JV partners to us. And from being a seatbelt manufacturer, I think 10 years ago, we have gone a long way to bring in airbags in 2013 and establish an airbag and cushion facility in 2019 here. We bought the land at 2018 beginning, then construction started immediately by March 2018. By November, the plant was ready. We started supplies to Trichy. That is also the first program for Mahindra. All our start is with Mahindra. Chennai seat belt was for Mahindra. This plant has done Mahindra. Then airbag is for Mahindra, inflator is for Mahindra, webbing is also for Mahindra. This is how our journey is, and the connection, what Harish also mentioned. So the vertical integration of inflator and webbing has really helped us to bring in competitiveness, and we also know what is there in those commodities. And the sled again, in 2024, in 6 to 7 months we build the sled. All are very special building, the inflator and sled. It requires a lot of, the engineering skill, not only civil, lot of other sense. And we took, when Mahindra was building their sled facility in Cheyyar, when we were there for the CEO Connect, once in 3 months, Velu used to call us. So that time we went and saw the sled building making. Then we got connected, and our Saravana and our sled Sabarinath, they all went to Mahindra. They helped and they give a lot of input to prepare the barrier, concrete, those kind of things, which really helped us in improve our first time right, even in civil construction, Further, I want to inform all of you, maybe most of you know that the steering wheel system business also we acquired this year. So that is again from April 1st, it is with ZF Rane. And both the companies in Pune and Gurgaon is really doing well, and the people are so good, and we are so happy to have that company with us. And with that, we are going to do close to 1,500 crores this year. Probably we should do 3,000 in next 3 years. That's our aim. We also supply close to 150,000 airbags from this facility to Mahindra and Mahindra Chakan and Nasik, both the facilities, you know. Then Vinod has really spoke in a very candid way, and he was so clear. When he wanted 6 airbags, 10,000 numbers, volume increase, I only wanted him to support on some capex, because we did not feel that it will happen so easily. But Mahindra, we went ahead and put the investment. I don't want to stop. We did that. Then Mahindra started pulling the numbers. So absolutely no issue in that front. I will not complain anything. Then I would like to also thank Rahul for the invitation, and he came and gracing this occasion. That's really great, and we are very honored, Rahul. And our sincere thanks to Rudolf Stock, Michael Ebenock, and Akash for taking time to come and be present here and grace this occasion. I also thank Guru Prakash and his team from Tata Motors, and really thank you very much. And our special thanks to our chairman, Mr. Harish Lakshman, for all the support and freedom to establish all these facilities during last 10 years and keeping highest faith on this team. And you know, both the JV partners, they gave a very free hand, and from 2012 to till date, even now with Michael, he's a new board member for us and the steering wheel product line head. So they all very quickly understand us. That is what I want to understand from them, how they are very quickly understand India and people and this JV, because the reputation what we built so far, delivering to Europe and other locations from here or Korea to direct customers, our delivery and quality is so good, and we have so far delivered 13 million bags out of this place to Mercedes S-Class, EQS, BMW, X5, Audi, VW, Skoda, Porsche, Jaguar Land Rover. Every bag goes out of this small town, small village, where we have our young girls. They are all part of it. So the PPM is 0. Many of you will not believe. You can go and ask ZF. Rudolf is here. He can complain. So we are at 0 PPM. Impossible, I can tell you. The kind of work in sewing, certain things are manual, most of them are automatic or even robotic. We have robotic also. So this is how we are learning and we are improving our processes, and our team is highly capable on AI. AI is an area where we really leveraging, cut capex. We are reducing the automatic line building. You know, automatic line requires close to 8 months to build and put into operation. But whereas our young team, Maharajan and Suresh Babu in Chennai, they are all doing a wonderful job here, and they have got a set of 15-20 people who are all delivering this. We also supported our group companies. We support with our team. So this is how we want to do. I don't want to be having everything within me. So I want to have my team to go and explore and support other people, other companies, so that they will learn a lot. There are a lot of opportunity for them. That's what I see. I also thank the event managers, Rane Group members, and our young team of employees who did a great job. And I think I must thank Shiva Balaji for really taking the lead, and Arun support. They did a wonderful job in putting up such a wonderful event today. And finally, I would like to record our appreciation to the architect and builder who did a commendable job. And we have an association of last, I know I am here for last 34 years, so 30 years we have an association with CR and Architects and Arnajalam Company and Ocean Life Technologies. So we thank them for the wonderful job. I also want to thank Mr. Velu for the gesture. I think he has really showered a lot of gesture, a lot of praises on us, and we want to work with him. It's almost like working with Velu is like working with a Hyundai or any other company, because the speed matters. Speed is the essence. If you miss the speed, you missed everything, that's all. Today will not come tomorrow, so today you should be very, very fast. That's how Mr. Velu drives us. He said 6 o'clock. Saktivel, our sales guy, was asking me, sir, they're asking 6 o'clock, is it possible, will you go? Immediately you commit, don't worry about it. We are all here. Fortunately, I was here only. So I said, all of you come. Ramesh and others immediately drove to Trichy, and we wanted to have it. We went there at 5:30, and he came. I was wondering, because he arrived only at 12 o'clock or 12:30 in the midnight, how he will come at 5 o'clock, 5:30? He was there 5:45, 5:50. So we came, and we had a very, very good meeting on that day. Wonderful meeting. And he promised to do a car crash. The car worth is around 25 to 30 lakhs, EV. So he arranged, he showed us the car crash, how our airbag, because we had some issue bothering our mind. Nandagopal was not happy. Velu immediately found him not happy. So he told him, I will show you the car crash, go and see your airbag, how it performs. Then you will build confidence. So he did that last week, 4th, in Chayar. It worked very well, it's fantastic. So I thank Velusamy for the gesture. And the investment of money is alone not going to support, invest of money alone. The investment on right people is what is important. That is what this company is, especially the Trichy and Chennai plant of occupant safety. Velusamy, you said the people, about people. So, investing on people is what we found very, very important for such kind of products. You cannot keep changing people in these commodities. That's what I'm saying. So we spend a lot of time in bringing people, and only local people around 50 kilometers or 60 kilometers we are giving employment, and close to 2,000 people are here, and gender diversity is 90% women and 10% men we are currently having. Women does almost all the job, including driving our buggy. They are all trained, and we have very recently created a recreation center here to allow our women employees from 4:30 to 5:30 they will play, then 5:30 to 6:30 our men will play. If they don't have time going back to Trichy and then going for game and then go to home, so that is really, they are also skipping that. So we wanted to make that also work-life balance. This is what I'm saying. So we are also doing everything. Maybe if Harish permits, we can build the houses here. So they will be here for 24 hours. So thank you very much, and thank you one and all for being with us today. Thanks a lot, sir.
I think this is one of the most detailed and inspiring vote of thanks ever. Please deliver a very big round of applause. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Ayyappan. So with that being said, my dearest audience, we come to the end of official ceremony, but actually let's dive into the process of inauguration. So post this, we will be having the inflator plant inauguration, board unveiling and ribbon cutting, which will be done by respected Mr. Vinod Sahay. And follow that, we will be inaugurating board unveiling and ribbon cutting of sled test center, which will be done by respected Mr. R. Velusamy. Followed by, we have tree plantation by Mr. Vinod Sahay, Mr. R. Velusamy, Mr. Harish Lakshman, Mr. Rudolph Stark, Dr. Michael, and Mr. Akash P. And after that, we will all be gathering for a delicious lunch. So this is going to be the itinerary for the next 1 hour. With that being said, thank you so very much to all of you all for joining us in this wonderful event. And this is MC Kirtana signing off on this wonderful inauguration event of ZF Rane. Jai Hind, take care, safe travels, and thank you. Gently requesting all the ladies and gentlemen to please step forward and go to the inaugurations of first.